I don't really like what I'm wearing. It's getting hot in here. What is this? Okay, hold on a second. Hi Ella, change my clothes. Wow, it works. It works. It literally works. This is the first time Tecno is branding the Spark series as a camera device, as well as the Spark series having its own brand ambassador, Fireboy DML. For Tecno to use the tag Ultimate Selfie Machine, trust that the camera series is coming with a bomb. The Tecno Spark 9 Pro that I have here lays emphasis on the camera. The device comes with a 50 megapixels main camera and a 32 megapixel selfie camera, and I have to say that this is the first time Tecno has ever gone this far with the Spark series. Now the question is, are they any good? Let's find out. Hey guys, Fred's Tech Up here, and in today's video I'll be reviewing the all-new Tecno Spark 9 Pro and share my honest thoughts with you guys so as to help you make an informed purchase decision. But before we begin, let's start with an unboxing experience. The unboxing experience is quite similar to that of the Spark 8. Opening the box, the first thing you'll see is the smartphone itself wrapped in a plastic that carries major highlights of the device. Moving on, we have a 12 plus 1 month warranty card. We have a hard plastic case, the earphones alongside the USB Type-C charging cable with the 18-watt fast charger, and also a SIM ejector tool. I think this is fair enough because most smartphones these days don't come with the most basic accessories. Now moving on to design and build quality, the Spark 9 Pro comes in an ultra slim design that looks sleek and stunning. The device comes in 4 unique colors, which are Quantum Black, Borono Blue, Holy White, and Hacker Storm. Holy White. The Quantum Black color that I have here actually looks very interesting. It has a matte finish with some sand glitters that looks especially cool when light hits it. I really love how beautiful it looks. I like the fact that it doesn't come with the camera bomb as most devices I have reviewed recently. I like how it doesn't show fingerprint marks or smudges, which is always a good thing. And to be honest, the design here can fool you into thinking it is made of glass. For a mid-range device, it feels and looks like a premium smartphone. And for a 6.6 inches device, it doesn't feel too big or uncomfortable to hold. It actually feels compact and sturdy, and it also feels well made. On the right side of the device, we've got the power button and the volume rocker keys. The power button also serves as a fingerprint scanner, and I'll say it is fast and responsive all the time. To the left, we've got a SIM card tray that can take dual nano SIM and a micro SD card. At the bottom, we've got a headphone jack, a microphone, a USB Type-C charging port, and the speaker grill, as you can see here. As for the speakers, the Spark 9 Pro comes with a single down firing speaker, which should be enough for most people. But I wish it had a dual speaker for a better sound experience. The rear of the device houses a triple camera setup that comprises a 50 megapixels main sensor, a 2 megapixels depth sensor, a VGA sensor for low light detection, and a dual flashlight. Still at the back of the device, we have Stop at Nothing inscribed and the Tecno Spark branding. Moving on to the front of the device, the Spark 9 Pro comes with a 6.6 inches Full HD Plus teardrop notch display. It's a 1080 by 2408 resolution with a pixels density of 407. While the display is sharp, bright, and very enjoyable to watch YouTube videos and consume media content in general, it lacks a faster refresh rate. It caps at just 60 Hz and it makes scrolling seem slow. I'm sure this might not bother a lot of people, but if you are someone that has experienced a faster refresh rate on a smartphone, this will definitely bother you. Other than that, the display is quite amazing. On the top of the display also houses a flashlight for night selfies. On the performance aspect, the Tecno Spark 9 Pro comes with a Mediatek Helio G85 Octa-core CPU. It's a 12nm processor, which in today's standard is considered old. However, it is still a capable mid-range gaming processor, and it shows here. I ran some benchmarks and the result shows moderate numbers that are capable of handling most 3D games at low to medium graphic settings. As usual, I played Call of Duty Mobile and the gameplay was okay with some adjusted graphic settings. Raw performance is fine with 4 gigs of RAM and with memory fusion technology that has added extra 3 GB of RAM, making it 7 GB in total. Multitasking, opening apps, and general performance is super amazing. However, when scrolling through the user interface, it isn't as snappy as I might like it to be, and that's due to the lack of a faster refresh rate. Okay, when it comes to software, Android 12 is what comes with the Spark 9 Pro, but with a new custom software, which is iOS 8.6. It comes with some new features and user experience, just as we saw on the Tecno Camon 18 Premier. A swipe from the top right corner reveals a quick setting panel, then a swipe to the left reveals the notification center. The settings menu also sees some new UI changes. However, Bluetooth is still present, but not as intrusive as it used to be in the past. You might want to do a little bit of some housekeeping by uninstalling some of the unwanted apps for a much better experience. Moving on to the camera department, the Tecno Spark 9 Pro captures good looking daylight images with a satisfactory amount of details. Punchy colors, decent dynamic range and accurate exposure, which is something most previous Spark devices couldn't boast of. This goes to show how well optimized Tecno has done to the new Spark series. However, I still believe there's room for improvement because there are some level of inconsistencies when it comes to sharpness. I really love how detailed and saturated most of the images appear, which is somewhat closer to real life. Portrait shots looks good as well, but not the best that I've seen from a mid-range device. Now let's move on to the star of the show here. The 32 megapixels camera is the major highlight of this device and I am very impressed with it. Selfie camera is very impressive and dynamic range looks good too. I like how the selfie camera is able to retain more details and also like the color reproduction. Selfie portraits are also decent but not the best that I've seen. Kindly go through the images and tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. What up guys, so this is a front facing camera of the Tecno Spark 9 Pro. I'm currently shooting in 2K resolution, 30 frames per second, and as you can see here, the footage looks great, looks okay. However, dynamic range struggling a little bit, but I like the fact that I'm in focus and I like the skin tone as well. But what do you guys think about it? Kindly let me know down in the comment section below, okay? Let me know what you think about the audio quality as well. About video, it shoots video in 2K resolution with no video stabilization, and I must say I'm very impressed with the result, especially how it handles dynamic range. As for the battery, the Spark 9 Pro comes with a 5000 mAh battery, which I feel will be more than enough for an average user. It can comfortably last the entire day on a single charge. Then when it's time to juice it up again, the included 18-watt fast charger took only 1 hour 55 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. I think at this price point, I have seen devices that can charge faster than this, but most of them come with a lesser battery capacity. Now, to sum things up, the new Tecno Spark series represents the young, vibrant and talented audience who cares more about the premium experience, the stylishness and the excellent performance without paying a premium for it. At 99,000 Naira or $200, I feel like the Spark series entirely offers a lot more than what you will find elsewhere. You get excellent cameras among its competitors, a decent display and a very good battery life. I would highly recommend you check out the new Spark 9 series and share your thoughts with me down in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you in the very next one. Bye bye.